Yeah, that's about it. Looks like everything's set up. Unfortunately, there's not a good LFM up. I was hoping. The only thing I can really do with my 19 is run Shroud to static group characters, so I really shouldn't be running it for too much else. I was hoping to play my Rogue Assassin here tonight, but LFMs aren't cooperating. So I believe we'll switch over to something else. Let us go over and pick up if DDO will log me out, so I can do it. Okay, maybe not. There it goes. Looks like it's finally going back to the login screen. And we'll pick up, Shaw needs that one extra level. We'll do that. Play Shaw for a bit, do some soloing, and see if the LFMs pick up a little bit later. It is kind of early still. Here we go. Looks good. Yep. Nice thing about soloing is I don't have to worry about LFMs. I can just dig in and go. Let's see. Let's start with, let's start with Evening Star. Let me do this before I forget. There we go. And I am 27, so I've got my Orchard gear on, so I'm uncentered. Okay. Quick status. Hey, City, how's it going? Hope you're doing well this evening. Thanks for stopping by. Checking out the stream. Good, good. I am not bad at the moment. Had a little pre-stream nap, and hopefully that'll keep me going. I was out of it. So this is an interactive live stream. I do watch chat and respond most of the time. I'm on Thalanis if you want to group up. Currently epic, but I can switch characters if necessary. I don't know, Titan, maybe. Still trying to get my new show planned and figure out where we're going to start that and all that. Cool. I don't know if the URL to my character page is still up, but you can see my characters on Thalanis on that site. You figure out what level you feel like playing. Maybe we can join up. Had fun doing some research with Gemini last night. We were wondering if and how Spellsong Vigor or Spellsong Trance and Aligning the Heavens worked together. So Gemini got his bard out, and I rolled up a monk on Argo, and turns out they do. And evidently they also stack with the Staff of the Petitioner. So you can get potentially a 45% discount on your spell point costs for your spells. Yeah. I've been creating characters in every server. I actually have the same character more or less on every server now. So that's cool. So I think for the Zerg show we're going to be traveling to different servers where our special guests are, and having them show us stuff. So we need to have characters in every server to run. $417. I guess I should keep an eye on the LFMs. And of course, some stuff pops up. Alright, stuff popped up. Let me get back on Coley. And we will see if we can join one of those. Weird timing. The LFMs have been weird lately. I haven't seen a lot of stuff I was used to seeing, and there's been sometimes 0 LFMs for my level range, even in epics, more often than usual. People waiting for the new content or what? What's going on there? So we got Spies and Wiz King, and yeah, I'll just do that one. The whole Sentinel chain on E, that'd be nice, but not necessary. Make sure I turn my stuff on there and skate along the ground. That's always amusing. Makes me happy to play my rogue in a quest where I can actually do stuff if no one else is a rogue-ish. Oh, I have that on. I should have this on. I think I last played Spies with this character. Oh. They already did all the traps. Boo. Of course, the nice thing about that is I can just pretty much run through and try to catch up. That's cool. I was thinking about getting on Kenneth tonight and seeing if anybody was on to start leveling my Zerg character on there. But I haven't seen anybody in chat from Kenneth to run with. So, yeah. I was looking for Queen or Skunk, mostly. I ran briefly with Skunk the other day. Right after as I was still rolling out my character, got in a guild on there. And, yeah, got some stuff set up. So, yeah, that's the reason I need to go to Kenneth, is because, well, Skunk and I are preparing Kenneth characters for some Zerg show stuff, which is why we were on Kenneth. Skunk's now got characters in every server that he's actually playing, supposedly. I don't know how he's doing that on every server, but yeah, we've got characters as a fallback, playing on every server. Yay, I've got a kill. That's my contribution. That and running like mad towards the end and try to get there in time. Nope. They were well along. Aha, I can disable a trap too. Woot. How's about that? Yeah. I should be evading those. I don't know why I'm not. From right there, I thought I got the skip. Where's that trap notification? Oh, there it is. Oh well. Almost made it. Got 85k just for stepping in, basically. That was the second run. Darn. Okay, on to Wiz King then. Ba, ba, ba. Wiz King kind of sucks as a rogue assassin, because undead don't take poison and insta-death very well. Marketplace North. To get to the airship. To get to Sands. I can mostly stay alive, but as far as damage dealing, yeah, not so much. If somebody else is tanking the mobs, I can get sneak attack damage, basically. That's about it. It's not worth sneaking. Some familiar names in the group. Spider mask. That reminds me. I didn't actually use it. It's funny because when you create a new character and you've got the pre-order bonuses, you get a pretty full inventory starting out. Plus, if you're iconic, you get or an iconic caster. So I made Morning Lord Warlocks on every server, and that's been interesting. I haven't got to play them much yet. Excuse me. But they're interesting. As you get the light spell power from the Morning Lord. That's quite a bit of time. Your epic character needs some loving. Oh, they're doing that. I was trying to indicate that I can't solo by picking something that somebody else picked, but oh well. We'll figure out what's going on. Oh, hey. Hi, mummies. How are you? I always thought I was doing so good to avoid that kind of stuff, and here I am, cursed. And Damn it, everybody. I'm trying to disable a device. Would you get out of my face? They're so rude. Oh well. You know what? If it's open, I'm just running. Like I said, this is not the best set of quests for this character. This quest in particular with all the undead is not the best. Oh my god. Mummy! Please. Please, Mummy. Enough of this junk. Please. Yep. Exactly. Fez. Yay, we did it. I also don't stock the remove curse and remove disease pots of this character because I usually don't run the undead heavy quests where I need them. Did I forget to toggle something? Let's see. No, I don't have that because I'm in a different Destiny. That's right, I'm in Legendary Dreadnought, which is not the best Destiny for this particular character. I really would like to see the LFM text, even if the party's full, so I remember what we were supposed to be doing here. I know it said Spies and Wiz King, but I don't remember if there's a third quest or if we were doing them twice or what. I need to take a level. Oh, just about. I will after this. I actually might just do the optional XP. Yep, looks like a level for the optional XP before I even get the full XP. Fun! And there it is. Legendary victory. And there's a D-door. Yep, we're going back in. That's good because there haven't been a lot of Whiz King LFMs up lately. And I am just about, looks like, capped on Legendary Dreadnought as well. So all in all, pretty productive. This first part is great because there's gnolls and hyenas and I can poison them and all that stuff, but later stuff when you start getting the undead. Not quite as good. And someone's ignoring the coordination of 2 people per tower. Not much I can or I'm going to do about it. We actually got tamper. That's good. I actually got healed that time. I could possibly get it on that one if this one's ending. Get the H-Font 3 and one more spies in. I don't play this character every day, so it's not like running it 3 times would hurt that much. Just the XP penalty, but by the time I play it again, it'll be off, so yeah. You know. We'll see. I do need to switch destinies, though. Looks like it's Grandmaster next. Get some flowers going on. So it's the party leader soloing the tower. So they're probably happy that no one helped them. Because the rest of us are here. If only I had a voice. I do need to put this over here, though. Legendary victory. Yes, I will indeed take that teleport. I was hoping for that. Thank you. And party's breaking up, so let's see if we can get in this other group. Good. We'll just grab those because I don't care. Pick the quest back up, and we need to get back to spies. Another person that just left this party is joining that group. Anybody else? At some point, I will need to remember to get my mirror off of here. As long as I switch destinies real quick, though, go over to Grandmaster Flowers. Let's get in here. No traps disabled. Good. Good, good, good. That means I can disable some traps. Extra XPs all around. That was a very weird bounce. Wow. Very weird bounce. Alright, he's not going to pay attention to me. I'm not going to worry about killing him then. That was odd. I went way to the left, bounced off the great work there, and then way over to the left. It was weird. Well, people pulling extraneous valves and releasing these extra mobs. It's so annoying. How did you manage that? What are people doing? They're not... Are they presuming people coming behind are just going to pick everything up, or what? Weird. We got the bonus. Yeah, born this way. Sure. Hope you're doing well this evening. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hello. Ask away. I don't know. I haven't seen any cases of DM intervention. I haven't seen a DM in a long time. Why did I miss that? I should have held onto that with my hands. What the heck? Yeah, somebody else is looking at it too. Yeah, extra chest. Why not? Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you were saying. It was going to be a long time ago. When I first started playing, I remember seeing a GM now and then, but... Heh. Human Barbarian. Presuming you're free to play and not VIP, I would say Human Barbarian would be a good way to start because it's simple. You just go raw or smash. Paladin's not a bad idea either. They're pretty powerful. I know that the SO played a Paladin at first and hated it, and liked Barbarian much better for the first time. There's less things to worry about. But yeah, I did Fighter as my first. So, something just simple like that to get into the game. I didn't say Warlock because that's a pay for class, and I'm assuming not VIP, so. somebody got that one already. Well, Warlock builds are complex. Warlock play is really easy and fun, but presuming you have the build behind it, it's a lot of fun to play. And pretty simple, you just pew everything to death. I don't think clerics are good for newbies at all. I would not recommend a cleric. And I love playing clerics in most games. DDO clerics are a little different to me. I'm sure you can have fun as a newbie on a cleric, but I would not recommend that. I definitely recommend something like Barbarian or... Well, my recommendation is Barbarian. Yep, they got all the optional. 1s, 2. Oh, they didn't get all of them. They missed one. Where's the box for that? I don't see the box. Yeah, and that's for the same reason I wouldn't recommend a rogue. Again, we're presuming that it's free to play, so you don't have other classes and races unlocked. If that's not correct, then let us know. We can make some different choices, but rogues and clerics have expectations from other players, so that's why they're not recommending them. Rangers are due for an upgrade. Yeah, that's what we thought. So, for free to play with a limited set of choices, I mean, you can try a Ranger. I have a Ranger Arcane Archer that I enjoy playing, and it's pretty fun. So, if you want to do that, I would say that. But yeah, monks are also a little weird to play for first timers because of all the different ability buttons. But I don't know. I mean, there are definitely other options. Actually, if you want to play a range class as a new player and you don't mind buying Artificer, I would do that. If you really want to play ranged and do some repeating crossbow stuff, because at low level, Artificers are a blast to play. You've got your dog you can summon, you've got your flame turret, you've got your repeating crossbow, you can summon more bolts so you're never out of ammo. It's just a real blast to play that at low levels. They kind of taper off though in mid levels, so yeah, rogues are a horrible newbie first class choice because other players expect you to be fully geared, have your build perfect, and if you don't, you'll get some hate. So I do not recommend rogue. Very strongly do not recommend rogue. Yeah, so try an Arcane Archer Elf Ranger build. See how that goes for you. If you really want to do range, do that. There are some other thrower builds you can get into later. There's a Moncture build where you're part monk that's pretty powerful. But just starting out with limited classes, yeah, just go with what you think you're going to enjoy. I tried to go cleric and didn't go well for me. And yeah, that would be my other recommendation is try a couple. If you want to start with the Elf Arcane Archer, try that first. And then you try Barbarian, try a Cleric if you want to play a Cleric. Try a Paladin if you want to try that. Just try a Arcane class. I recommend Sorcerer over Wizard because it's a little bit easier. You have more spell points to work with and all that, but they're equally valid either way. Ah, missed the jump. I don't know. I know the monk archer was big for a while, and some people still play them, and that was the big ranged build. But there's a ranger pass coming up, hopefully shortly. That should help some of that. Why do people do that? I don't understand. I'm sitting here getting ready to disable the trap, and you all walk right by it. I have no freedom of movement, so I can't do anything until it wears off. Ah, thank you. It helps a lot to have freedom of movement. I had a lot of fun playing my Arcane Archer just for something different. It's just so different from everything else. But Warlocks are close as a ranged pew-pew kind of thing. Why am I not catching that ledge? That's just infuriating. 28 is the max level at the moment. Supposedly 30 by the end of the year. Oh my god. What is going on? I seriously cannot make that jump for no apparent reason. Am I lagging or what? I have a jump pad, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's try this jump pad real quick. Good enough. Somebody went and killed the stuff, but didn't wait for me to unlock it. I have a hard time getting my character from 12 to 20. Once I'm at 20, it's easy. There's so much XP in epics that it's just amazing. I don't think they've said. This character is still first life, everything. Ah, missed the good. Skip there. You can't see me, I'm hiding. You can't see me. And once in epic, I tend to stay in epic on these characters, so we'll see if I go back to heroic. I'm tentatively planning to go Shade Archai Iconic with this character next. Alright, born this way. Glad we could help. Have fun. Get off of there. Get off of there, thank you. Whew, that did more damage than I expected. Why am I missing everything? There we go. Oh, somebody cocooned me just as I healed myself. That's hilarious. Thanks for that. Give me the skip. Oh, I almost had it. Almost had the skip. Yeah, my main character is on 11th life epic, still first life heroic. Epics are so much fun to me that I really don't have as much fun in heroics, so I don't even bother. Yeah, that's true. Clerics and paladins tend to have a more difficult time in the jumpy quests. But just get yourself a jump clicky, take off your heavy armor, and you can get through it. Yeah, I'm down to 1 or 2 epic reincarnations left to give me epic completionist on Shah. Oh, I did the wrong move. Yep. Happens all the time in heavy swimming or heavy jumping quests. Those with heavy armor just gotta go down the skivvies to be able to do stuff. Oh, Tatsami with the D-doors. I love D-doors. Epic TR is awesome. Tortuga. It is awesome. Well, let me go over to the quest and I'll explain more. Basically, you go from 28 back to 20 and you gain past life stuff. Vaughn 3, House K. Let me go with getting to the quest here, but then I can pay more attention to what I'm going to talk about and show on screen. Really powerful stuff. If you epic. TR, EH, Vaughn 3. Okay. We're already in the pre-quest. Let me get in the real quest. Get through the pre-quest here and we'll show some stuff on screen to help explain what we're talking about. At the moment, it's probably kind of hard to see, but at the bottom of my screen, in that gold yellowish color, it says Grandmaster Flowers level 0 rank 5. That's my epic destiny right now. I can try to do this blind. So let's look at it in the map view. So there's 4 spheres of epic destinies, and there's 3 epic destinies in each. I've done Shadow Dancer, which is this one. I've done Legendary Dreadnought, which is this one, and I'm in Grandmaster Flowers, which is this one right now. So once you hit 28 and you have the 6 million in one sphere, then you can TR and lose that karma. Basically, it's basically XP, but they call it karma. It's separate. It's slightly different from XP, but it's basically XP in a sphere. You lose that 6 million, and you can do it one of 2 ways. You can swap, or you can stay in all-in-one. There's advantages to swapping, but even if you stay at all-in-one, as long as this number in the middle of the sphere says 6 million, then you can epic reincarnate. You lose that karma. You keep whatever levels you have. So I keep my 5 in Legendary Dreadnought. I keep my level 5 in Shadow Dancer. But I'd lose all my karma in here. Go back to level 20, and then you get an epic past life passive feat, and then You can get things like extra double strike, extra PRR, auto healing. There's all sorts of stuff that's really interesting to get, and each of those stacks up to 3 times. So you want to do each sphere 3 times to get the stacking, and then you also get an extra Twist of Fate slot, which I guess I didn't mention means you can twist an ability from a different Epic Destiny than when you're in, basically. If you get the 3 in each sphere, you get that. So it's pretty powerful and awesome, and I love Epic so much that I just keep staying in Epics. So far, that's what I've been doing. Don't hit me, I'm sneaking, you jerks. So yeah, it's a way to get more powerful, and it's basically like the heroic past life feats, only it's epic ones, and the epic ones are more powerful anyway. So you don't get any build point extras, which you do with heroic TRs, but you get some pretty powerful stuff regardless. So it's fun. Uh, 51. I occasionally blow boxes in Epic Elite content, but for most other stuff, I do pretty well. And I really don't have epic gear, epic level gear for that. Excuse me. So it should be higher if I was really dedicated and had all the past lives and stuff. It could be higher than it is. I'm also, you'll notice, dex based and not int or whiz based, so that matters as well. If I were int based, I might have a higher disable. But I like my reflex save. Still, it could be better too. There are all kinds of various builds that are powerful. Just depends on what you want. I mean, warlocks right now are ridiculous in general. All of my characters, when they got to epics, had horrible gear. Like, one of my characters, I think, no, it was my bard, was still wearing something like level 6 when I got to epic. So, the good thing about once you get an epic, though, it's really easy to find LFMs. So, it's really easy to at least get the XP to then go farm your own better gear, or just get random loot drop gear that's better than what you have. So gearing isn't hard once you get to epics, just to get some gear to help you survive. That said, this particular character, thanks to a viewer, is much better geared. Well, got much better geared at level 15, I think. And that just catapulted me into epics, because I had much better gear. They sent me a nice rogue care package that I'm still wearing most of. So, yeah. Oh, staff build. I didn't see the staff part of that question. Yeah. There's I've seen a couple staff builds. Just check the forum first. Yeah, I mean, people see rogue and they think traps and they expect you to be able to do whatever traps they are, whatever quest you're playing. That just comes with the territory, and I get a little bit annoyed by that. You know, as a first life rogue with not all the gear, I got some hate that I was really annoyed by. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, is I was gonna splash one way or the other. Either stay monk and splash rogue, or stay rogue and splash monk. Because the combination of the two staff trees is where you're gonna get a lot of power, I believe. For what I've seen in the staff builds. But I'm not sure, because those haven't appealed to me yet. I started collecting a couple staves just to consider it, but I haven't really gone too far into it yet. But check the forums, there's all sorts of builds on the forums that you can look at to get ideas. Get the aggro so I can start sneak attacking the dude. Boom. Ooh. See how easy it is to get leveled up in Destinies? Already got one. Yeah, past lives add a lot to pretty much every build. And also as a first lifer, it'll be more difficult to get the couple named staves that you want to use. But also you could just ask for your server's alright, City. See you when you get back. Kenneth Crafting Newbie Helper Guild or whatever will help you with some early level gear. So you get a Screaming of Bleed staff to start off with, and that will help a bunch. Just getting through those first couple levels with that, and then you're going to want the name staves from there. I know I have a couple name staves, but I don't remember which ones are the primary ones for the staff builds. That was kind of my concern, was, well, what do I do in Epic? With a staff build. The nice thing about staves, though, is I think, aren't they equippable by any class? Any class can equip a staff, so you get a couple twink staves, and then you're set for all your characters to be able to use those at low levels. Start off with, at least. Nice and flexible that way. Presuming it's not bound to character, of course. We've got 2 of the 3, and the third one somebody's at. The secret to this jump is to not jump. You just feather fall over to the left directly. I know people have a hard time with that. I had a hard time with that for a while because I kept jumping and trying to figure out where I was going wrong. Then I noticed people weren't jumping and they were getting across. The mummy ride is really a drag. I'm gonna have to take a second after one of these quests to do that. Yeah, that's why people recommend to do like a triple positive green steel staff so that you'll have it, and then whatever character you're on, you can have the raised dead clicky for everything. I mean, obviously, green steel is good from 12 to about 20, and then at 22, Thunderforged is awesome up to 28, and then there's some other things that fit in there that are named that are good. Yep, looking forward to the epic green steel stuff coming, Epic Veil. Hope to enjoy that. Yeah, update 27 is coming really soon. It has the Archon storyline. Hey Gemini, how's it going? Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping in. That was fun figuring that stacking spell point discount last night. Science is always fun. Yeah, I've run Todd once, and that's it. Alright, that was that party. So we can get out of there. Take the level. Spend some Destiny points. And all that fun stuff. What do I have? I have a Dream Visor. Deadly Accuracy and 2 slots. Sounds like a winner. I'll go ahead and take that. Check LFMs real quick. Another Von 3. It's already almost done. Wow, there's actually a cold chamber and running with doubles going on. There's shroud flagging. That means there might be a shroud tonight. Yes. I wouldn't call August 3rd soon. As in, it's not in a few minutes. Let's go to the Spirit Binder first. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so then it's definitively additive? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not sure I'm understanding. I understand what you're saying, but I'm understanding. Oops, I didn't curse first. Let's do it in the right order. There we go. Okay, we need to take a level and mess with destinies. So let's go to the marketplace. Yeah. All right. So now, next thing we need to do is need to get your hands on a staff with the petitioner so you can test that part. Okay, so here's a question. I'm 25. No, the good ones are at 27, aren't they? I really want that one where you don't have to search. You can just spot things as you run by them. Ugh, bundles. 3 bundles today. Wow. So I know I don't want balance or hide or open lock. I can't get disable device or UMD. Pierce. Ugh. I mean, +5 search. My search is 72. You know, +5 is nice, but I've got a 72 already. I think what survived me best is toughness, unfortunately. Big jump in hit points there. I'm surprised this character has survived how many epic elites this character has done with so few hit points. Yeah, basically. Dr. DJ, exactly what I was thinking. Like, yeah, you know, I get +5 of this, I could get different weapon stuff, but really, when it comes down to it, what I want is more hit points so I can survive. Surviving for the win. You always want to survive longer, more, better. I'm going to quickly look at my Epic Destiny and spend some points there, and I'm probably going to take a 10-minute break, walk the dog, stretch, and all that stuff. So let's look at Destiny stuff real quick here. What do we got? Well, 3% dodge, I'll take that. Because I don't think I'm anywhere near cap on dodge. Yeah, I'm 14 to 17% dodge, so that's good. Don't have key. I'm not centered. But you know what? Dexterity is always good. I can always use more dexterity. I am a dex-based build. Yeah, none of that. So that was quick and easy. My dex is now 40, so that was useful. Still only have a 47 reflex though. Alright, so I am going to take a short, say, 10-minute break. Let me put my AFK sign up. There we go. Feel free to get your own drink, snack, take a break, whatever, and see you back here in 10 minutes for more DDOing. And I am just about back. Let me arrange some cables here. Really need to take all the cables off of everything and then redo them. Get them all organized. There we go. That should work for now. Welcome back, City. Take my break sign off, put my promo sign up real quick. Let's see, I took a level, got some Epic Destiny stuff set up in Grandmaster Flowers, and I'm just about ready to see what the LFMs look like. EE Big Top, I don't think I'm flagged for that. There's another, wow, Vaughn 3 is really happening tonight. Oh, EE Chronoscope, that's interesting. Nothing really big at the moment, so... Ooh, I need to do a little bit of inventory management, that's for sure. Comms out of the way at least. Blood offering can go. That means I have one of those. That can go. Wow, I need to really clear some stuff up. Yellow diamond, yeah, let's go over to the vendor here and see what we can clear out. Do I have a haggle? I don't have a haggle, okay. Holy of Ghost Pain is nice. Nothing I really need though. Charisma plus 6, search 17. Interesting. Fire resistance dodge, dexterity and dodge. More dexterity and dodge. Overpower and speed. It's hard to beat what I have on for a lot of stuff. It's stuff I don't need there. Like Constitution plus 8, 30 hit points plus 35. That's really hard to beat. I'd have to have quite a bit to beat that. There we go. So my Dream Visor is probably one of my weakest parts, but it's got the blindness immunity, which really helps. Deadly 4, I could do better. Resistance 6, Intelligence 6. There's no way I'm beating Spot 20, Search 20, and Open Lock 15 plus UMD 4. That's just not happening. You know, Ghostly, Death Block, Invisible Guard, Nightmare Guard, hard to beat that. The 2 exceptional bonuses to Intelligence and Dexterity skills plus Protection, hard to beat. Strength and Dodge there. I've got Fear Immunity, Bluff, Sneak Attack, and Deception, so that's going to be hard to beat there. Dexterity and Speed. Hide, Move Silently, Blurry. And then that, and of course the armor piercing on this is really hard to beat. So yeah, you can see a lot. I've got a lot of level 11, 16, 14 kind of stuff on, which means that I can practically wear the same things I'm wearing now after becoming iconic, which is ridiculous. see. Let's organize some stuff real quick. Put all this stuff here up front that I'm looking at. And then lock it. I'll worry about it later. There we go. Okay, LFMs. Nothing. Absolutely nothing at my level at the moment. Alright, then I guess I'm going to have to switch characters. Which, I made some progress today. I gained a level, capped a destiny. So that's good. I'll come back later if I see something interesting. But for now, let's log out of here. Move over to... Yeah, might as well get Shaw some more XP towards that goal of getting the last. Oh yeah, speaking of Epic Destinies, this is the character I have all the Epic past lives on, so it's easier to show off some stuff. Once again, I pasted this earlier, but let's make sure in there. That's a URL that goes to a page I have that goes through a summary of my characters, and this particular character is Shalana. If you click on that character name down there, you'll be taken to a page where you can see a lot of the gear and stats and stuff. If you have any questions about the build in particular. It's just my own build. I had started on a centered Kensai, or just a Kensai build. When I first started, that was the thing for this character, and then Enhancement Pass came, and I stopped playing, and come back to it, and just went my own way, basically. So it's not necessarily min-max optimized, but it's been a pretty good build for me. I've enjoyed playing it. I did make some progress on the database side, at least, for a character roster display thing. For ideally, eventually, for anybody who wants to use it. But for now, it's... Oh, I still have Murder by Night up there. I need to do Murder by Night again just to get it off of that. But it's still in the development stage, so it's not nearly ready yet. Still have... I might redo some of the database a little bit. Oh, you know, it would be really handy if I turn Power Attack on before I start wading into battle. Do some real damage. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the gear so much as I do the stats, especially the starting stats and, some of the main enhancements. I often go my own way with the enhancements. And, gears, whatever I scrounge up, I'm not really too concerned about it, because I notice a lot of the builds are for staying at endgame, and I don't do that. I stay at 28 long enough to epic reincarnate, and then I'm done. I rarely stay there very long. I did for a while just to get the seeds, so I had a stock of seeds to ETR with, or epic reincarnate with. But I really do not stay at 28, so, whatever I have, maybe I'll farm for one piece of gear every epic life if I think I need it. Yeah, I have the same problem. Like, oh, I could use this on somebody. I should keep this. And then, I've got the maximum bank space on shared bank. Several characters have maximum personal bank space. Several characters have maximum inventory space, and I still run out of room. Plus, I have all these characters that I store stuff on. Yeah. It can be a problem. That's why I try not to pay too much attention to gear. I know basically what, you need. If you're melee, you need a deadly item, you need a speed item, you need death block, you need this and that. So it's not a big deal to just scrounge something up for auction house something and not worry too much about it. And then the name stuff, you know, either I get it or I don't. It's not really a big deal most of the time for me. And now that I have my crafter up pretty high, it's easy to craft stuff if I need to fill in gear holes. Which is why I tend to keep some of the double augment slot stuff and things like that. I'll keep around, shovel them over my crafter, and then if I need to fill in a hole somewhere, that's the good way to do it usually. Most of the time I don't even need to do that. I find I can make do with what I've got, not worry about it too much. Oh, geez, I have not been using... keep forgetting... Nope, I forgot this one. Rain is so much fun. Oh, I didn't song either. I keep forgetting I'm in Fate Singer. Trying to finish off these arcane epic past lives. Yep. Easy to fill up lots of space with stuff. Alright. Go turn these in to do the next two in the chain. See what groups are going on. I don't see any shrouds yet. If I see a shroud, it's pretty much insta-drop and go get it. I need one great shard. I'd prefer two. I want to finish off the boots on my monk and then maybe start another displacement clicky for him. I don't know. Haven't decided what the second item is going to be yet, but for sure those boots I want to finish off. Nothing good there. Nothing good there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, our guild is really small. Green steel is worth it for a couple things. The particular character that I want the boots on is Static Group character. Hey, Cordovan, how's it going? Ooh, it is a pretty late night. It's getting close to 7. But yeah, there's a couple things that are really useful in green steel. Displacement clickies are pretty much useful for everybody, if nothing else. You raise dead clickies. The unique bonus to hit points and spell points is useful to characters, lots of characters. So, you know, I wouldn't say it's necessary, but yeah, we have maybe 12 people, actual accounts, and maybe 3 of those are on at once on a good day, unless it's actually a guild night, static group night or something. So yeah, our guild is really small. We've had characters that haven't logged on for over a year. Yeah, so that's a good point too, because I use some of that as well. That's my level 20 set is the Sun Soul set from Evening Star comms, which I this particular quest chain is really good for that because it's quick and easy and you get a decent number of comms. And I've run these daily, sometimes twice daily for quite a while, so it's easy. But you got to also realize that Green Steel at the moment is still just level 11, 12, and the comm stuff is really level 20, right? So you got to keep that in mind. Where is the other dude? Oh, here he is. That was annoying. Trip him, get him out of the way. Yeah, I've played in several guilds, and I think I like the medium the best. I like where you can get, there's maybe 12 people on at the same time you are when you normally play, and so you find yourselves running in the same quests or getting a guild group together, kind of stuff. I like that. The massive ones, it's almost like pugging because you don't know anybody really, and it's just a bunch of strangers you're questing with, even in guild. And the smaller ones, like the one I'm in now, the problem is that there's not enough players on it once to do much. But they're also mostly Europeans in this guild, so there's a kind of a time shift. But I do enjoy the people. It's so small that I got to know the people in the guild, and I don't want to leave them because I like the people in the guild. So, it works for us. I just upgraded the airship not too long ago, so we got the big airship, and that helps a lot with some of my kind of considering moving to another guild. It's okay, here, let's just get the big airship and all the amenities, and now I feel better about staying in the guild. We're what, level 88 at the moment, I think? Yeah, we're 88. And, it's good enough. I find myself soloing a lot of times with this character now that I'm really solo capable. I used to solo with the Owlbear and the Panther. Now I just solo. I've gotten to the point where this character's powerful enough and has the good enough gear and the past lives to make it easy to just solo, at least on Epic Normal, sometimes Epic Hard. That's all I need. Alright, City. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon. Appreciate your watching. Still no shroud. I is sad. Yeah, the guild I got in with Skunk on Caneth is massive. There were, I don't know how many people, probably 30 to 50 people online when I was on the other day. Wow, that's amazing to me. It was a huge change, but then again, I didn't know anybody. I just started, so. All I knew was Skunk. Yeah, I would like to have that's one thing I'm missing is a guild raid night. I would love to have that. We have a static group night, and then we have a sort of static group night. That we've just been playing Warlock, an all Warlock party recently, just to try them out and have fun with it. And boy, that's a blast. When you have all Warlocks, you just kill stuff fast. Yes, I recently made the same character, more or less, on every server. So I have a Seymour Zergs on every server. I probably will not play them very often. They're there for my upcoming show. It's going to be teaching people how to Zerg, specific quests, but they do exist on every server at least. All Pale Master Shroud runs. That sounds fun too. Yeah, I'm playing a melee warlock in that group, and it's interesting. I've seen that there's been some really nice builds with melee. I just sort of did it on my own. I was creating the character. I'm like, you know what? I've never played a half-orc. Let's play a half-orc. Why not? Oh, you know, that's cool. Just keep in mind that I'll probably be idle for months at a time, so I don't know if that affects your renown building and all that stuff. So I pretty much have a PDK on every server that was just for card trading and such, just for presence on every server. And now I have a character I might actually play once in a while just for the Zerg show. And that's it as far as characters in every server. I mostly play on Thelanis. I don't really like going off my main server very often. And I use an alternate launcher, so it's kind of a pain to switch servers. That's cool. Yeah, if you want to mail the invite, I'll log on later today on Kyber. Check it out. That wisp just dodged me, you jerk. There we go. I know, I've noticed, even in our guild, we had a guy who brought in some people that he plays with regularly, and we went from getting 3 times renown to only 2 times renown on all the renown stuff. Makes a big difference sometimes. Once you're above 100, I don't think it makes much of a difference, but it helps to get up there if you have the small guild thing going. Same as my name here, Simorgu. I'll just flash my self-promo up real quick. Simorgu officially exists on every server now. And I'll remember to take that off so I don't leave it on for 5 minutes. Go. Who did I miss? Just one little bear. Let's sing real quick. Cool. All inventory slots are full. Wow, I didn't check this character before I went in. Oh, looks like I can get some comms. Oh no, I can't because I'm full on comms. My comm stack's full. Darn it. Oh, I know what happened. I was coving, so my auto gather on my bag wasn't on. It makes a big difference. All my other bags are good. Yeah. There we go. Now I got some inventory space. Yeah, I do a lot of idling while I'm watching other streams and waiting for different LFMs to pop up. That's cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dr. DJ. I mean, I obviously wouldn't mind getting my character up to Epic on all the servers eventually, just to make it easier for when I do come over there for a show, but it's not really a big deal if it doesn't happen. Most things we don't need to run in Epic anyway. Yeah, I will die, yawn, yawn, yawn. This is still one of the best voice acting pieces in the game, I must say. I really enjoy his voice. And just his speech in general, what he's saying, and all that. Voice acting is really good, though. Believe I killed him with a trip. I crack up every time that happens. I kill somebody by tripping them. Oops. That's cool. It's an iconic, so I'm sitting at 15, so maybe some time I'll just catch that part of the train, the 15 plus part of the train, and we go. I'll be good to go. I actually enjoy that one because I really don't like playing heroics from like somewhere around 12 to 14 until about 18 to 20, somewhere in there. I don't like heroics in that level range most of the time. It's a lot of pain to find groups and it's a lot of content that I don't care to run. No. Looks like comms is the answer. And speaking of comms, hey, look, comms. I'll just pick whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Look at my big axe. Kick. Oh, sorry. Did I kick you? Well, see, I don't like Giant Hold. Giant Hold's some of the Prime XP around that level. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I just don't care to do. And I don't like particularly Shavarath, Amarath stuff. So yeah, I'm getting okay with Veil stuff. I don't really like Veil too much. Hold on, got a brain. This cloak. This cloak. Yeah, this cloak. All right. Yay. Update 27 preview on this channel tomorrow at noon Eastern with Cordovan and maybe some devs. You know, a lot of that stuff, maybe I just haven't run it enough, so maybe if I was more familiar with it. But I get into some of those interior spaces and all the devil stuff, and it's just, I don't like the spaces, just don't like the wall textures, and it's a whole lot of confusing, mazy, boring to look at stuff. Just don't care for it. Then again, I used to hate Spies in the House, and now it's one of my most favorite and most run quests. So familiarity has something to do with it, I'm sure. I didn't really run Stormhorn, so I don't really care to do those. Oh no, 1T. Watch them die in 2 hits. Oh wow, big group Spark Wheel, Steel Star, Knockback, and Tolero. Nice. And you got to realize that some of the stuff I soloed for the first time, so I had no idea what I was doing, and being in there for 2 hours with no idea what you're doing because you don't know where you're going, what you're doing, it's just not a pleasant experience. Sometimes it's fun to explore, and sometimes it's not. And those quests were not fun for me to explore. Now the Temple of Ultimate Evil, that was fun to explore for me, but those Amarath, Chavarath things, just not my thing. Quartervine, is it going to be spoilerific or not? Kind of curious as to how much I'll actually be watching. I had such a blast not having not having many spoilers for Temple and then doing it myself. It was, the first time on stream was amazing, even with my 3 deaths. Yeah, if you watch the archive of my stream, or my show here on DDO stream, when just after that came out, I used this character, went in blind for the first time and did it solo. I was 20 something, I don't remember, I was epic. I was running on Heroic Elite, and I did pretty well, almost died in a trap, and then Zuckmoy killed me 2 or 3 times and I had to buy cakes to finish off. But I really enjoyed exploring the first part. By the second part I was getting a little tired though. Especially given how big the spaces in the second part are. I went in water and it was just ridiculously. Come on with your abominations, let's go. Let's get this done. Your abominations are weak, they only take 2 hits. Okay, that one took a little bit more because I didn't crit. There we go. See, 2 hits-ish. Wow. Yeah. That's another thing I like about our static group is that we did, what did we do? We did Sane Asylum this past week, Sunday. And we had quite a few deaths on the right eye, wrong eye section. But once we finally got organized and went in there together, like we're supposed to, we got it done. But, we rezzed everybody, got everybody. All right, let's go again. Oh, nope, you went in first, so let's get you rezzed. And okay, let's do this again. And got everybody up and going. Yeah, I've done the dance party once. I want to go back and do that again. See, I'm not too heavy on the actual plot and stuff. I just do what appeals to me, and there's stuff that I like and stuff that I don't like. And I like this quest. I don't like everything about it, but I like it in general. So, you get to fight a dragon at the end. I love that. I had never done the eyes before, so I wanted to do the eyes. I usually do the puzzle, but the group really didn't care, and since I'd never done the eyes before, I wanted to do the eyes. So It was a nice change. I had run that quest a couple times in a row a while back and always did the puzzle. Okay, I think I'm done Evening Star. Are there any groups up yet? That's actually tempting because I don't usually do Stormhorns, but I really want that Shroud. Darn it. Yep. I mean, considering my character, I'm playing a fighter with 46 strength. You got to figure. Sometimes I just like to go in and kill stuff, not worry about the puzzles. Yep. And keep hitting it until it doesn't hit back. That's pretty much the barbarian plan. Alright, let's see if we can dump some inventory real quick, and I'll run some more in here unless an LFM pops up that looks interesting. Hoping for a Shroud, but not seeing it. So I really like the Druid Chain. It's fast, it's easy, straightforward. Just love it. Yeah. Yeah, once I figured out Sorcerer a little better, I enjoyed my Sorcerer, but I should just lock that because I don't want to let that go. It took me a little while to figure out how to play Sorcerer, and I want to lock that just to get it done. That's got 2 slots. That's a great combination. That's a great combination. All right, get rid of that stuff. Greater. Axiomatic, greater. Double slotted. Actually, no, I want 1 single slot for this character. You know what? I'll allow for a double slot. We'll not worry about that. I'll allow for a double slot. Alright, that should give me a little more inventory space. And I forgot my hat. Darn it. Don't know. Let's see. We should go to House P. Yeah, I really enjoy this fighter, so I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy Barbarian, which is practically the same thing. Swinging a big axe around is fun. I have a Sorcerer that's epic, I have a Bard that's epic, I have a Rogue that's epic. And those are fun to play, but this is my main character. So this is where I've got all my stuff, all my past lives and stuff, so I can solo on here, so I end up playing this more often than not. I like the different playstyle of Rogue, I like the different playstyle of a Swashbuckling Bard. Sorcerer can be fun. I'm struggling a little bit in Epics to keep the power level up. Gotta finish out my Destinies and maybe get some past lives going, but I default to this character, and it's just fun to play. It's simple for the most part. And it's fun to feel powerful and all that stuff. Yeah, I can see that would be a drag. It took me a while to figure out how to play Sorcerer because I really hadn't played Haster, and I have a cleric that I really don't like playing, which is strange because I love clerics. That's my go-to character in any game is a cleric, but for some reason DDO just I'm not having fun playing cleric. I recently respec'd and I haven't really run that character since. Hopefully it'll be a little more fun to play. That saved me running over here. Where are you? There you are. Easy enough. Tier 4 is pretty deep to go for that kind of thing. Pop back up here. I just have most of my time and effort invest in this character. I mean, I got burnt out on Cove on this character. I ran Cove a lot. This is my first epic character. This is my old character with epic past lives. So I figure I'm going to finish Completionist and then Epic Completionist and figure out what I'm going to do next. I might go Iconic. I might go Triple Epic Completionist. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Now see, in TF2, I was an engineer. Love the engineer class in TF2. I could play medic, I could play demo man, I could play heavy, I could play scout, play sniper. I could play them. But Grad Cordovan, I'll check that out in a bit. Awesome. Get the new news out. See what the sales and bonuses are. All that. Yeah. I just didn't... I mean, okay, you have to realize this is my main character, right? I'm used to doing this kind of damage. You know? Get those 4-digit crits and stuff. So I was hitting for almost nothing on my cleric. I couldn't jump on my cleric. I was slow moving on my cleric. The only thing I was good for, the SO was playing a barbarian. I was good for healing the barbarian, basically. That was about it. And then spending 5 minutes at the start of the quest to buff. Those were the two things. So, it wasn't fun to play. I mean, it was fun to help the SO out. That part was fun, but the actual character felt really gimpy. Just did not enjoy the playstyle or something. I've yet to play Favored Soul, so I may try that at some point. I used to really enjoy TF2. I really did. Back on the Xbox 360, it was a blast. And even initially, well, not initially, but early on the PC, before the whole hat thing. Once they brought the hats in, it really became a completely different game than it was. And while I appreciate games needing to evolve, it evolved into something I didn't enjoy nearly as much. So, I spent a lot of hours playing TF2 on the 360, just having a blast. Had a weekly game night with some people who were doing that. It was a blast. So much fun. And then, now I just don't understand the whole hat thing. But then again, I've never been much for all that stuff. That's cool. It's nice to specialize sometimes. Yeah, I saw there was a big update, and really didn't care. Like, oh, hey, look, there's a new update for TF2. That's cool. Still not going to play it. And part of that, of course, is DDO. MMOs are pretty selfish as far as time goes. You pretty much spend all your time in that. I play some other games here and there, usually the lighter, quicker, easier to get into and out of in 5-minute kind of things. I was playing Shadowrun online when it came out, but I kind of stopped playing that. Hoping they have some big updates and the bankruptcy doesn't affect them too much, but we'll see. The friend I was playing with on that also hasn't been on that in a while, so we just sort of both stopped playing at the same time. Come on, Contessa, get over here. I mean, if you look at my Steam profile, I've got, I think, am I over 2,000 games now on Steam? Something like that. And, you know, there's not enough time to play them all, basically. Oh, Gemini stream's up. So there's some games I'd like to play, some that I bought with the intention of playing, but just haven't played too much. I mean, I've got a PS4 sitting here, a 360, a PS3, an Ouya, and I've been playing basically Borderlands pre-sequel and DDO, and like a couple little clicker games and such on Steam, and I've been booting games for cards, of course, but DDO is where most of my time and effort go into. I started playing after it went free to play. That's a philosophical thing with me. I will either buy a game and play it for free, or get a game for free and maybe pay a subscription, although I really don't like subscriptions in general. I might do that. I won't do both. So when it was a box game and you had to also pay a subscription fee, that was just off my list. I wouldn't play it, period. Just not something I do. Once it went free to play, that was a big difference. And then, of course, their 15-month deal is what I'm on now, so I'm VIP because of that. 15 months for $100, as much as I play the game, yeah, that was worth it. Come on, run out, run out, run out, run out half. No, he cast. Damn it. I like when he runs out ahead of everybody and I can kill him quickly. Yeah, we're hurting my allies because they're easy to hurt. They're kind of squishy. And Axe doesn't discriminate in that regard. And, you know, of all the games that I've seen, that I've played and tried and seen the different free-to-play things, I really think DDO has the pretty much ideal free-to-play situation. You can get everything in the game by playing the game. Now, you may have to do a lot of favor grinding, and you know, it will take you a while, but you can get there. It's achievable. You get quite a few free turbine points just by playing the game. So, I really enjoy that aspect of it. I've probably spent more money on this game because of that than I would have had it been a different style. And a lot of things are just, you know, convenience and extra storage kind of stuff, which you don't need. Bigger bags and stuff, you know, cosmetics. And the other part about this game is that I don't really care for PvP a lot of the time. So that was the one thing to TF2 that they did that I really enjoyed is they added bots. Because I don't like being stuck playing PvP most of the time. I just don't enjoy that. Much prefer to play against bots with a team. So I like co-op play, and that's what this is. This is team co-op play. So there's very little PvP, and I really enjoy that about this game. That is a long post that I cannot read at the moment. So let's see. Yeah, that's how I was. I did a lot of. Now, keep in mind, I am a player. I'm not a rep from Turbine or DDO or anything. So what I did was I spent a lot of money in getting all the adventure packs. A lot of, like I said, a lot of the convenient stuff, like extra inventory space, extra bank space, stuff like that. Um, I think I bought a couple classes and maybe races. I don't remember exactly. But then I looked at it, and when the 15 month for the price of 12, well, really less than the price of 12, but $100 for 15 months of subscription came around. I looked at it, I passed on it, and it came around again. I'm like, you know what? I really am playing that much. That that extra XP boost is going to help. That those extra little tidbits, the extra new content stuff is going to help. Plus the free points you get, which of course you're paying for, but it's if you factor in the cost of the points, it's a heck of a deal for all the stuff you get. I think anyway. Even saying that I already had a lot of that stuff unlocked. See you, Cordovan. Again, Cordovan is at noon tomorrow Eastern with the Update 27 preview, and he said 4 devs. I think he said Varguil, Steelstar, Tolero, and Knockback, I believe. So check that out. Cordovan actually does run the channel. He's the community manager. He is an official employee of Turbine, as opposed to the rest of us on the channel, which are mostly just players. We're part of the community stream team. We're just normal players who stream on here. And again, this is Seymour Ragu. You're watching Twitchy Tuesdays on DDO Stream. It's my normal show every week, almost every week. On Tuesday evenings, we just hang out and play DDO. Sometimes I solo, sometimes I group, sometimes it's a mix. Just sort of depends on what's going on. Just remember that I haven't checked group LFMs recently. Now, it would be really nice if the piece of the antique great axe that I need would drop in this quest today. That would be awesome. I might actually shout if that happened. Yeah, I can see that, Dr. DJ. It's either the shard or the seal. I don't remember whichever the one drops in here is the one I need. Let's turn that off first before I forget. I've run this quest a whole lot of times and I have not seen that stupid thing drop yet. At least not for me. Okay, so it's the shard. I have seen it drop, I think, for one person and they wanted it, so it wasn't even up for a roll. And I do have a ESOS, so, you know. Okay. So Dr. DJ is saying it's the shard, and Overvon's saying it's the seal. Regardless, if something for the NT Great X drops here, I'll be overjoyed. I don't know if I have that stuff in my bag or not. Let's see. Hello? Where's my bag? Oh, I can't look in my bag while I'm on a ladder? Alright. That seems a little much, but okay. It's the seal that I need. So yeah, it is the seal. Yeah, I've been in a couple farming groups and somebody got it, but it wasn't me. I had a piece of something, or let's see, what did I get last time I ran this? I don't know, it was one of the pieces of something. I was like, oh, at least a piece dropped on normal. It wasn't the piece I wanted, but it was a piece of something of the set. Yep, not a big deal. All it is, I know I looked it up and it dropped in here, and that's so I know where it is. What the actual piece is called, whatever. As long as it says Anti-Great Axe, I'll take it. Because that would really be awesome um, to have for my next epic life, is to have the Anti-Great Axe at level 20. That'll hold me over till 22, and then from there, I've got Thunder Forged. I really enjoy Party Crashers, and this one, it's neat. I don't enjoy it as much. Okay, so yes, the schedule is below the video if you're on PC. If you're on mobile, if you tap the video and then tap the I button, you should be able to see the schedule. And when the stream is offline, the placeholder picture for the video on PC browser will show the schedule. The next show is maybe tonight the Damsels run. I can't remember if this is on or off week for the Damsels. They're at 2 a.m. my time if they're on. They're every other week, I think. And then Cordovan at noon is going to have, every Wednesday he has his stream. And Cordovan is the only Turbine employee that streams, and he runs this channel. The rest of us on the stream team, Titan, Blue Queen, Dags, Gravissers, Bonnie, Moosey, and several others, we are just players who volunteered to join and keep the channel busy, I guess. So we usually have our own personal channels. We stream at other times, but we also stream on this channel. Yeah, I understand that. If you farm things too much, then... And no love today. It gets old. Yeah, I had a daily routine that included Party Crashers, Snitch, Spies, Vaughn 3, Whiz King, and Devil Assault. I'd run them all twice every day. That was how I ground through a lot of my Epic Destinies. It was an emphasis on grind at that point. It was a grind. But, oh, and yeah, Druid's Chain and Don't Drink the Water as well were in that. And, you know, I do them once, and if there was a party that was doing twice, then I do it twice, or if I had more time and I wanted to do some stuff, I do it twice. So, yeah, it's nice to have some variety. That's kind of why I went to other characters for a while, too. Was, okay, I need to just, what are the LFMs doing? Let's just grab an LFM with a different character and do something different. Because as much as I like playing this character, it's just some other things. So yeah, there's no compensation at all. We just enjoy playing. We're going to be playing anyway, so why not stream? So yeah, there you have it. And there are more openings. I know there's at least one more new show coming. Some shows that are kind of off at the moment will probably come back, maybe at different time slots. But there's plenty of time on the channel if you're interested at all in streaming. There's a forum post about it. Contact Cordovan, and he'll get you set up if you're interested. It's fun. But as I say, there's the channel and its stuff, and we try to keep promoting that. But we also have, for example, our own channels and sites and stuff. So here's my Twitch and my YouTube and my Twitter and all that stuff, my Steam ID. If you're interested at all in hearing more of me or seeing more of what I do, there's all that. I archive my shows on YouTube. Cordovan archives them on the Twitch channel, DDO Stream Twitch channel. So there's 2 places you can watch them if you miss them or you want to go back and see what happened in previous shows, all that sort of stuff. That's there. I Twitter out when I'm streaming, so if you're interested in that. And also, if you follow either here on DDO Stream and or my personal Twitch or YouTube, you'll get notified when new videos come out or I start streaming on there. So, all that stuff. Appreciate the love wherever it is, however you do it. If you're enjoying, want to see more, you have opportunities to do so. What I really need to do is turn in some of my comms for some heart seeds. Of course. What? 6? That's weird. All right, Alklin. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you next time, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed. This is annoying. Yeah, see, I've got 10K comms sitting there, so I gotta take those out, get some heart seeds out of them. Why is it showing 6? That's what I can't figure out. 6. Why are you showing 6 comms? I double-clicked 1,000, 10,043. You're showing 6. Because I've got 6 sitting out here. Jeez, that's bizarre. I would consider that a bug. There we go. Now I can do it. Get a couple more heart seeds. It's annoying that the comms keep capping for my bag slot. There we go. I'm below 9,000 now, so that'll take a while to get back up there. Okay, show me the shroud. No shroud. Balloon Guy's doing a Thunderholm Slayer. Balloon Guy, why are you not doing shrouds? Must be off his shroud kick. Must have gotten his stuff. All right, so in that case, it's 7:30. I still got some energy left. Maybe another hour or so. Oh, I was on the wrong side. Blech. Got confused which side I'm on. Let's go do the House D stuff. I think that's what I want to do. So if you didn't know, go to Advanced Graphics and turn off your post-processing, video post-effects, if you want to avoid lagging in the black lock, which is what I'm going to do next. Solves the lag problem pretty quickly and easily. You'll want to turn it back on for practically everything else in the game, but just for this quest and maybe 1 or 2 other places that are really lag horrific because of the complexity of the scene. Yeah. Water looks horrible with post-processing off. In particular. Oh, I do that a lot. Thank you. I put it up there for one thing, and I'm like, okay, what was I doing in game? Yeah, all right, go back to the game. Let's do the game. I'm streaming the game, right? I killed him with a trip again. Granted, wizards are kind of squishy anyway, but I did prep him with one axe hit. Boop-a-doo. Uh-oh, my drink's empty. I think after this quest, I'm going to take a really short break just to get refill my water and stretch for a minute. Dog should be okay. Doesn't need to be walked. He's over there napping. So a quick break after this, and we'll do the tide turns and check LFMs and see if something else comes up. Is there? Yeah, there's 2 Thunderhome Slayers that groups up. I think I capped mine out on this character. I forget. I'll have to check. Not that I really want to do that on this character at the moment, but did the King's Forest Endless on, I think it was on my rogue or a couple days ago. That went okay until everybody dropped but one other person and me. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this by myself. I can only back or assassinate so many people. And there's more than that coming out of those portals. So, yeah. Had to stop that. Then I got bored with it. I got the 5K and was like, yeah, I'm done. I should have used a Slayer pot. I forgot. And once you're in there, I guess I did get the shortcut. And we were right by the Underdark entrance. Yeah, I could have taken either shortcut and gotten there, but first time it took me so long to walk over there. I don't really know that area very well. Okay, I remember sort of going this way and following the path here, and then I don't remember. Got a little bit turned around. Didn't matter too much because I was getting Slayers the whole time anyway. Super happy fun time. Get through some of these guys. Before the other ones decide to come in. As a melee, I like this, clearing out this when they're sitting in the doorway and letting them come to me. It's a more manageable number at a time. And at this point, I could just waited to him, I guess. But habit from running this when I was a little less powerful. Didn't have my 26 Thunder Forged and past lives to help with all the stuff. Treasure bags. Let's see if the usual guys got stuck. Usually there's about one that gets stuck in each cage, yeah. At least in those two cages. The other thing I like about being familiar with the quests and having run them a lot, although not being burnt out, of course, but is that they're familiar and comfortable, so you can sort of just veg out and let it happen and not really think too hard about it. It's relaxing to play that way. And sometimes you just want to relax and play. You don't want to necessarily be challenged and have to think too much. You just want to go in and kill some stuff. Excuse me. You know? Just relax and get through it and grind your XP out. Take it easy. And I like some of the quests, I actually look at my times. I like being efficient and figuring out new ways to go faster and cut some time off and figure out exactly what's required and all that stuff. So that's why I'm going to start that Zerg show. We're going to go deep into Zerging particular quests and say, hey, here's how you Zerg this quest, here's how you can save some time if you didn't know, here's how you can get some bonus XP. That came up of a show a couple weeks ago where I had Les on as a guest. We were doing spies, and several people in chat didn't realize the breakable bonus was so easy to get, or how to get the breakable bonus or something. It's like, well, I thought people knew that. If people know that, what else don't we know? And I know people have advised me of stuff I didn't know in certain quests, so let's have a show about maximizing your XP per minute, basically, on a quest, and we'll go over all those tips and tricks. So that's the plan for Zerg Show. It's coming hopefully soonish. We're just starting to set up, getting everybody on board with it and figuring out what we're going to do for the first couple of shows. Then we'll figure out scheduling and all that. Get it started. I'm hoping within a month or so we'll figure that out. We'll see. And as it is, I play DDO three nights a week. One for this stream and one for my guild warlock group, and one for guild static group. So the ESO works evenings, and I hopefully will have a day job here shortly. So I'll probably continue with that, which means I only have Wednesday and Friday, really. I guess I have Mondays too, but you know, I gotta have time to do other things besides just play DDO every day. I know that sounds like blasphemy, but I really do need time to do other stuff as well. So I don't want to commit necessarily to every week for the Zerg show, although we might try that every week or so at first. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I want it to be a regular schedule so people know when to tune in, because I know that's the problem with like the Damsels show is nobody remembers if they're on this week or off this week. There is a new Google Calendar that we're going to try to get everybody on so that you can see when and where everybody is. But for now, it's still kind of confusing. I don't know, did Quarterfine link that in the channel information yet? Because he really needs to if he hasn't. I haven't checked lately. Oh, I didn't quite kill him with the trip that time. Oh, you're really going to be that annoying and stay up there? Come on, dude. Thank you. Get down here where I can kill you. Alright, time for happy, fun necromancer. And oh, he was having a bad day. Tripped and then frozen. He didn't really have a chance to cast anything. Get my key, get my loot, and then, yeah, take a quick break just to refill my water. Shouldn't be more than a minute or two, but we'll say 5 to be safe. Yeah, see how ugly the water looks? But you notice I don't really have any lag looking at the black lock. Turning the post-processing off fixes that. Oh, the shadow fell effect. That's the other thing it fixes. The purple haze, especially in Stormhorns. It helps a lot with that. Turn your post-processing off. It's easier to see and not step off. Although I still stepped off last time I was in there. Just because of the terrain. I thought it was solid and it wasn't. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with that area, so not surprising. It's easy to do that. 9 minutes 53. I beat 10 minutes with that, which wasn't bad considering I feel like I was pretty distracted during it. Sure, I can do better if I was concentrating the entire time. I'll go up by tide turns. Yep, enough of that. What do we have? A Lord of Blades. As much as I want to do Lord of Blades, I really don't feel like doing that right now. I don't think I've done that yet, but I want to, but not right now. Yeah, we're going to skip it for now. Why are you highlighted? Okay. Constitution and open lock. That's a nice combination. What? All right. Quick break. Refill my water. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Nice fresh glass of cold water. And we're doing tide turns. Checking LFMs real quick. What is with it tonight? Now there's 2 Lord of Blades going. Is somebody just being a troll and putting up a LFM for whatever somebody else has an LFM for? That's just wild. I really see 1 Lord of Blades, let alone 2. I guess it could be someone who doesn't get along with somebody from the other group and wants to run their own. But wow. Bounce off of there. Did I get that extra archer? Nope. Oh, a creeper this time. Usually it's an archer that I miss. I don't know if he falls off or what he does, but he doesn't work. He gets missed almost every time I do this. I really should figure that out for the speed aspect. Oh well. You jerks. What are you interrupting me for? Trying to get something done and you're interrupting me. Yep, let me in, let me in, let me in. Lever, 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 lever. There we go. It's Mario time. Jumping, doing stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. Missed my opportunity on that one. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. I don't even know what happened. Get up there. Something weird happened and I missed my jump. Bounced off a wall or something. Out of my way, rats. Yep, it is. New updates coming out shortly. They've got some plans by the end of the year to raise level cap. So yeah, there's still doing stuff. Still active development. You gotta realize at some point it'll die, but not yet. In fact, one of the new features coming is they're actually finally going to have windowed borderless, which I'm excited about. Considering it, you can't really stream it from OBS in full screen. I really don't like the border around the outside. So it'll be a nice change to be back to basically full screen. Yeah, and that was not Neverwinter. Neverwinter was not better than this. tried Neverwinter briefly, or maybe I didn't even try. I just watched the SO try it, and I was like, I do not want to play this. No, I think I tried it briefly. Yeah, I did try it for. I tried it for all of a half hour and uninstalled it and said, nope, that's not my game. Going back to DDO. I thought Shadowrun Online was going to be my game, but nope. It wasn't even that. Was a one-shot kick or trip kill. That was a 800 plus something trip insta kill on that sorcerer. That was funny. Yeah, so a lot of people have talked about why this game's still around, and it comes down to a couple things. One of which is the sheer customizability, flexibility of the character creation system. You can create all sorts of different variations of the same basic concept. Whole bunch of things you can do. And then the other thing is the combat system and just how active and all the abilities and how everything works together to do the combat and keep you engaged in combat. It's not just, oh, wait till this is off timer and you're just standing there doing nothing else. It's you can duck, dodge, weave, and get to a better position, and sneak attack from behind, or flank, or do that, and cast this spell, or use that ability, and do this and that. There's all sorts of things you can be doing during combat rather than just sitting there beating on something. Granted, I mean, everybody who plays understands there's room for improvement in quite a few areas. A lot of the UI needs an overhaul, in my opinion, just complete overhaul. It could be so much better. But yeah, you know, TR into something different. I've got 10 or 11 epic past lives in this character, and I may start transforming into something else. Maybe I'll be a monk next or something. You know, there's all sorts of things you can be. It's so flexible. There's so many choices on things you can do and different ways to build things that it's easy to keep playing, I feel. Ogre mages, I hate them so much. Any of the enemies that disappear, I just hate so much. By all means, trap yourself in this room. I'm cool with that. You did. Ooh, another curved rapier to sell. 9 minutes, 8 seconds. I could probably do better than that. Let's see what we got here. Nothing good. Alright then. Nothing good it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, stuff happens in life and it all. Well, Cordovan is previewing Update 27 tomorrow at noon Eastern. He's got Tolero, Varguil, Steel Star, and Knockback with him. So I'm thinking it's pretty soon. Probably by the end of the month. They're going to have Update 27 out. The big thing is new and epic quests in the Shavarath area. It's around the Archons rather than the Devils. It's a new raid as well. So, a couple other things happening with it. There was a post at least a week ago with some of the details and other stuff coming out with it, but there'll be more details tomorrow at noon on that show with Cordovan. Holy arrow, special sword. And this time, remember the haggle hat. There we go. Alright, so we've done that. Well, still got Lord of Blades, Breaking the Ice, still no Shroud going. It's going to be new. It's a new quest pack, I'm pretty sure, that you're going to have to buy. Pretty sure on that. I don't know if they announced the details on that, but I'm pretty sure because it is a new 3 new quests and a new raid that you do. I won't say for certain, but I think so. Well, there's always Devil Assault, you know? But maybe it will be free, I don't know. We can hope, right? We'll just do Devil Assault. I haven't done this in a while, it's pretty mindless. I can just sit here and swing. I thought that's what it was. Do we butter neck? But I didn't remember for sure. I remember people saying Alemania it was showing for purchase, but it wasn't purchasable or something like that. So we'll see. That is one advantage that I like being VIP. That I don't have to. I can run the new content immediately. I don't have to wait till I have enough points or save up to buy it or wait till it goes on sale or whatever. I can just run it. Get that favor. Because I am, let's see where I'm at favor-wise. I'm at 4738 out of 5,000 for the +5 tome. So I am interested in getting that +5 tome. I'm just running out of stuff to run that, you know, you had to purchase on the test server on the Mania? Okay. I remember seeing something about that, but I didn't remember what it was. I don't generally go to Lamania and do that sort of thing, so. Yeah, I usually am not VIP. It was just I had the money and the VIP 15-month deal came up, and I couldn't pass it up, considering how much I play. I just thought it was cost effective at that point. Of course, now I don't have a job, and maybe I would have liked that $100, but, you know, stuff happens. Okay, random scorpion exterminator. Thought I already had all that stuff. I do enjoy the monster manuals, though. I love that just randomly getting extra XP for just doing what you're doing. And occasionally get a free astral shard or turbine points or something. I like that. Speaking of that, what did I just get? Scorpion? It's probably under animal? No. Monstrous? No. Next under. I'm enjoying playing it as is. Vermin, that's what it's under. I always forget to look at the monster manual, so it's good once in a while to get in there and oh look, I got new stuff for Hobgoblin and Kobold and Orc, Trog. One of my frustrations is that they came out with the monster manual after I was already mid-level and I'm stuck to epic, so I haven't gone back and run lower level stuff. So on this character I don't have a lot of the character deeds done because I haven't gone back play that lower level content again. Some of this stuff's new. Zombie and Scorpion. There we go. Yeah, like Scorpion Hunter, I need to go back through to the lower level stuff and rerun it to get scorpions I don't have on this character and stuff. Yeah. I'll wait till the new stuff's out on the live server and then I'll play it and see how it is. Sounds like it'll be interesting, but I haven't heard too much about it because I've been purposely trying to keep spoiler free. I'm really looking forward to what they figure out for endgame content. I want to see Epic Misery's Peak that's just brutal. I don't want it to be really easy. That's for sure. I think we've got plenty of content that's easy. Middle to hard is what I want a couple new things for. But I really would like some more really top-end, high-end, brutal stuff to come out maybe next year. Or the end of this year or next year. See, that's what I don't like about Shavarath already. I thought it was boring to begin with. Amarath Shavarath area was just, so boring. I was hoping they'd come out with something nifty new, fun, interesting. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll tweak it enough. It'll be different. I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, so it's like Double Assault? So basically I'm previewing the new content right here. Just different enemy types. I just want it to be achievable and have some interesting gear, which some of the gear looks interesting, different. Not necessarily upgrades over what I have on this character, but some different things for different characters maybe. I don't mind spoiling the gear. That's the part I don't mind, the items. Because basically I want to look for if there's something I want for this character or not. If there's not, okay, whatever. If there is, alright, then maybe I'll run it until I get one of those. I like the Orchard gear for that. It's fairly easy to run everything a couple times and get the gear. If you want to run it more and try for mythics, you can do that too, but to get some pretty good 27 useful gear, which is what I'm pretty much all wearing, is the Epic Orchard stuff right now. Once I hit 27, I put that stuff on, and then I hit 28, and it goes back into the inventory or whatever when I Epic reincarnate. So for that one level, it's good. It's actually good for other stuff too, like when I want to do some favor farming or do some higher level raids. It's good for that. Otherwise, I just pretty much walk through stuff. Yeah, I can see that. This is the character I basically have a full set for. My other characters have pieces here and there if they're high enough level where it makes sense to swap out to it, but it doesn't always make sense to do that. Ooh, 3 waves done. Yep, nothing for me still on the LFMs. Disappointing. Let's see. Yeah, might as well go ahead and... See, look, I used green steel. Woohoo, stone's getting clicky. Yeah, my mouse over isn't working, that's awesome. There it goes. It doesn't like the green steel. Oh well. What was I doing? So double strikes 3 times, fast healing's 3 times, power of life and death is 3 times, and enchant weapon is once. So that's 10, so I am on my 11th life. Get one more enchant weapon after I get this level, do one more epic reincarnation, get up to 28, and then that enchant weapon will be my 12th, unlock my twist slot, and then I figure out what I do with this character. I may stay in epics and get more past lives just for the fun of it. I may go iconic and get some iconic past lives. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, I can see that. I could also do the saga thing to help ease the pain. Especially like I am now in Arcane off Destinies. But, you know what, I've been grinding through the way I've been grinding through for 11 lives. So... I'm pretty okay with what I've been doing. And I figure, I can do iconics and I can start doing heroics and epics after that maybe, and I don't know. I just don't really know what I want to do with this character after that. Maybe I'll wait until cap's 30 and figure out something new to do. Maybe I'll try to do at least one iconic before epic or cap hits 30, I don't know. There's options. I mean, at this point, it's going to be ridiculous if I do heroics. I've got so much going on. with all the epic past lives that it should be pretty ridiculous. I mean, the hit points and heals that I get from that alone, the double strike I get from that alone, the pluses to my weapon I get from that alone, let alone throwing it all together. And if I go either, like Cleric or Pale Master, then I've got positive negative spell power from that, plus the PRR. I mean, there's just so much handy stuff. And I kind of want to get all the epic past lives, get all the iconics, and then go heroic, and then just like blaze through heroics because I've got all that stuff. Because really, there's a couple level ranges where I get stuck and I don't enjoy playing heroics. Being able to just blaze through it anyway, I think would be useful. I don't know about enjoyable, but at least be useful. That's kind of my fear though about going heroic, is that I'll get stuck there. Like, oh, I don't want to get stuck in heroics with my main character. In any case, I need 5k favor first. So that's one deciding factor on what I'm doing. Maybe I'll get the epic completionist and then grind out that last favor. See if I can get some people in to help, because I really don't know the stuff I haven't done because I've never done it in any character. I think I'm down with the stuff I've never done on any character, and some of it's like the higher level raids that there's no way I'm soloing first time through. Like I said, that's the one frustration with my guild being so small and casual, is the lack of people continually running raids and higher level content in guild groups. We just don't do that. That's just not part of what the guild is about. That's something I'd like to have. Even the user channel for the server doesn't do a lot of that stuff. I presume they stay with their own guilds for that. Yeah, we've got maybe a dozen total, and any one time there's between 1 and 3 people playing usually, unless it's specifically our static group night or a guild night or something. There's usually not very many people on. So, understand that. Though for some reason we're getting the small guild bonus, which is what, 150% at the moment. We were getting the 300% or whatever it was. But I think some people were added recently that I haven't really seen on, but they got added to the guild, so we're not getting that bonus anymore. Not a big deal. We're high enough that we have most of the stuff we need. I would like to be at 100 or whatever the level is for some consolidation stuff, but not a big deal. Oh, let's get rid of these archers while he's teleporting. Flying trip. That amuses me that you can jump trip somebody. I trip you in the head. It's not really a trip then, is it? Yeah, I end up soloing a lot myself, or just pugging. Between the two, I get stuff done. I just, sometimes I'd like to have that guild raid night kind of thing to fall back on and say, yes, I can raid this week, and let's do something I haven't done yet, or something I like doing, or whatever. With people kind of stuff. But that's just not what our guild does. Oh well. I don't really have any motivation to change guilds. I just bought the big airship for the guild, so kind of want to stick where my money got invested. That was my big thing. I wanted the bigger ship and getting all the amenities because we had a smaller ship and I was just not satisfied with it. I wanted all the other stuff. Or want stuff out at the same time and not have to, okay, now I need this. Let's go down there and swap this with this and do what I need to do and then swap it back. Just want to hit the button or go to the floor and do my stuff. I'm still hoping the shroud pops up. I want a great shard or two on my monk. Finish the boots off. Have all the hit points and a displacement clicky. And then because I do that, then I get to use my Jizz Tech as a... So, I want the bonuses from the Jizz Tech because a lot. I really want those bonuses. Of course, we're about to hit level 20 and I theoretically could go get the Sun Soul set and do that instead. Because those are bracers, right? Hello. Why are my mouse overs not working? I have a question about my gear that I can answer by just hovering over this if it worked. It just worked. No, it doesn't want to work. Alright. I think it's the belt bracers and clothing. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. I thought that's what it was, but it wasn't 100%. So in theory, I could do that and then not use the Jizz Tech, but either way, then my blur would be on my boots and not on my wrists, which is an advantage. That way I can use the set, or I can use the Jizz Tech because I have the blur bracers from the challenges at the moment on there, which is really handy, except that I kind of want to wear something else in that slot. So that's why I'm building the boots. That, and we're getting to the point where the content we're running is difficult enough that those extra points are going to come in handy. We have 3 healers: a favorite soul, a druid, and a artificer. I think I've got a cloak and knight on. So I think the blur is fine most of the time. It's just I want the displacement clicky anyway, so I figured why not just build the whole boots for the hit points and the displace clicky and be good with that. That'll be useful, and if I do end up tiering that character, then I'll have a good boost at level 12 or 11. Considering I can't crowd re-steal hand wraps for him, like I'd want to, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that much grinding on that particular character, because that's my static group character, and we're doing every quest in the game on Elite where we can, and if we fail it enough times we don't think we can finish it, then we'll do it on a lower difficulty and move on. But for the most part, we've done everything on Elite so far. We're at level 19. We have like 1 quest and then Abbot left to do before we level. really don't. Hello. I got held there. Interesting. So I guess I could rely on the... What do we have? A wizard, I think, to blur me. But I also solo a couple things now and then. Like I have 280 compasses for the cove. That's my coving character as well. It's a challenge farmer build. It's LSD 37's monk challenge farmer build, but I kept going past 16 because it's a static group character as well. It serves dual purposes, basically. For one character slot, I have a challenge farmer and my static group character. That's cool. Maybe look into doing that. I want to get one of those mushroom hats because I would really like better absorption for elemental stuff. We occasionally run into the elemental stuff and get owned by it. You see, the permablur bases were easy to get, and that's a good bit to survivability at lower levels. So, yeah, I really love my monk. He's so much fun to play. That's why I think of warlocks as almost ranged monks. That's how they play, because they play a lot like monk, where it's just fun to go blast stuff. Only you can do it at a distance instead of having to run up directly to them. You don't really worry about running out of ammo. You don't worry about using spell points. You just run up and go. It's just such a blast to play. For the most part, you don't have to worry about saves until you get to elemental heavy stuff. Sometimes you can get in trouble. But for the most part, you don't got to worry about it. Okay, what do we have? Still nothing interesting going on in the LFMs. I have run just about everything I want to run on this character. I really don't have anything else I need to run on anybody else except for Shroud, and I don't see a Shroud up. So I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by, checking out the stream. All of us at the community stream team appreciate your support. Again, we're just players that stream on this channel. So each of us usually has our own YouTube and Twitch and stuff. Once again, here's mine to check out. If you're looking for more DDO action, of course, there's more on this channel throughout the weeks. There's also our own personal channels, and if you want DDO right now, I know that Gemini is streaming DDO at the moment. So if you want more DDO, go ahead and head over to Gemini. He is definitely streaming DDO. He does most days. And I don't see anybody else in DDO at the moment on my friends list, so that'll have to do. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Appreciate follows, subscriptions wherever you see us. Again, here's my information for that. And I'll be back next week, as far as I know, to do more. Talk to you later.
Oh no, the Sawagan found me!